And welcome back to IN Sports. Jamaica's Reggae Girlz star striker Khadija Shaw is one of the first members of the team back home following the team's debut appearance at the FIFA World Cup in France, where, of course, it ended in a 4-1 defeat to Australia. The Jamaicans also lost to Brazil and Italy in what was a very tough group. Our very own Denise Walters had a chat with Bonnie Shaw. Take a look.
It was tremendous. We went there blindly. Obviously, it was our first time playing in such an environment. And, to see the support that, Jamaica showed us in that crowd, even when we played against Brazil where the color is similar, we just wanted to go there and we just wanted to, show Jamaica what we could do with what we have. And, at the end of the day, the result is not what we wanted, but we're proud.
I know you guys never had a chance to see it then because you were playing, but we got a chance to see the replay over and over again when that goal was scored. One of your biggest cheers and supporters was the president of FIFA, Gianni Infantino. Have you heard about him cheering for your goal when it was scored?
No, and actually that goal, it meant a lot to us, because we went, unfortunately we were down going into the half, and we went in there, we spoke about it, and we're like, just try to get one, and then when we get one, try to keep pushing, and we came out and we got one early, and the game changed and it was 2-1, but it happens and it's football. Unfortunately the result is not what we wanted, but as I said before, we got a goal and we're happy about it.
You guys pushed after the goal. It was just unfortunate that some of the goals never hit the target because I swear to you, in our newsroom, just on the road, everywhere in Jamaica, everyone was saying, we just want a goal. Just give away a goal. We're glad. So, and you supplied that goal. But just talk about the journey first from when you qualified prior to going to the CAC games and then playing that round in Jamaica and then going to the USA. Jamaica was 4-2 down against Haiti and we got 2 late goals. So just the experience from there until you got to qualifier. What was it like and the determination of the girls to say, yeah, we could do it when we got those equalizing goals propelling us further?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, as I always see people, and I always say to them, you see the Reggae Girls, but you don't really know the true meaning. And Haiti was the definition of what we are, and as you said, we were 2 goals down, and the girl dug deep, to be in such an environment, around Haitians, 17,000, it's a crazy atmosphere, and we had a dream and we wanted to accomplish the dream no matter what, no matter what came in our way, we plan on hopping over it, and it's just so the resilience of the group, and we managed to get the 2 goals and get out of Haiti, and we played the final round in Jamaica where we wanted people to see who we really are before we head into the CONCACAF round in America, and that was another step. We're playing against the big dogs, the Canada, the Mexico, the United States, the Costa Rica, and such an island like Jamaica. We, as I said, we're very resilient, and we spoke about this as a group. We wanted to make Jamaica proud with what we have. And obviously we're not as fortunate as the other countries, but we look at ourselves as them. When we cross that line, we're just as good as you guys, and that's what we held. Every time we go out and we play, we try to represent the crest as much as we can, and we managed to qualify for the World Cup, an unbelievable experience and something I know me and all the girls will cherish forever.
What does this mean for a girl from Spanish Town? I'm from Spanish Town myself, actually from Rivoli, if you believe it. We used to pass St. Jacob.
Monk Street and a Punk Street.
And a Punk Street. I actually used to pass Jacob to go to my basic school, a place called No Man's Land. But you're from Spanish Town, went to St. Jacob. What's that journey like for you?
It's been fun. St. Jago, has helped me to be who I am, Obviously, I went there for 5 years and then I left to pursue the rest of my degree in America. But, Spanish Town, De La Vega, people always, every time I do an interview, people would always ask me, what is Spanish Town like? And it's just the vibe and the culture. And people always ask me if I would, stay there. And the vibe and the culture and the atmosphere, it's what you live for. And, my community has been there for me for from the get-go, from the boys who played with me when I was young, to now who actually wants my jersey now when I go home. But, it's an environment and it's something that, builds you as a player, and I didn't regret that I was in that environment because, it shows how strong you are as a person, and I mean, at the end of the day, we just have to give thanks for it.
Absolutely. How do you want to see the program grow, build, and progress from here?
I mean, obviously, as you can see, we went to the World Cup with what we had, and we put on a show and we tried to play to the best of our ability. But I think we're young. I think our group averaged 22.5. We're the youngest that went to the World Cup, and I mean, if we have more camps and more international games, because the World Cup is an experience competition. All the other countries that have been there, they've been playing 10 international games. They've been, training all year round. And I mean, obviously, we're not as fortunate, but if we can have something to build, like having games, camps, that can also help motivate young girls who, look on us and who we are inspiring in the country. So, I mean, just by doing so, and keeping the core group, we can do something special for years to come.
Absolutely. It was revealed prior to your first game in France that you signed a professional contract with Bordeaux. There are many who say the French league for women, best league in the world. Talk to me about that.
I had a lot of offers, to be honest with you, and I have my agent, and we were keen on where I wanted to go, and I wanted to be in an environment that I can compete and I can build as a player, because I don't like to be complacent. That's just how I see life. And after hearing the project that Bordeaux had to offer, I got interested immediately, and as I said, I spoke with my agent, and we just agreed on Bordeaux.
There are those who said that you probably should have waited maybe until after the World Cup because your star would have risen. And what say you about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a two-way tale, not to jinx it, but I could have waited and something happened to me in the World Cup. What would I have to rely on, And for me, it's better safe than sorry, and that's how I go by life, And I mean, the World Cup is an unbelievable, tournament, and, it builds you as a player, and, when you go out on that pitch, you're inspiring your country, you're inspiring other people around the world, but at the end of the day, you have to focus on you first before you can focus on everything else. And for me personally, I just think that I wanted to just get it out of the way and focus on the World Cup rather than focus on the World Cup and then know that after the World Cup I have, other stuff to do. So, I mean, as I said, Bordeaux is a great club, and I just can't wait to be there.
Preseason will be coming up shortly for Bordeaux. You're here. How long will you be here before you jet off to preseason, or will you be foregoing preseason because you were in the World Cup?
Nah, I'm here for rest in a few days, and then I have to get back to my practice, because that's what I am now, professional soccer player. So I mean, I'm just here resting up